to continue my LUSH collection. When I set out to do this, I just wanted to do a continuation of last year's version, which that one was 2 parts. I'll put both of them in the iCards and also in the description box so you can check them out. However, my collection has grown since then. And so I thought that I would do this year's kind of in sections or like by category. So I did a video that's all bath bombs and bubble bars. This video is going to be all shower gels. And then the last video is going to be other, but other is a lot. Soaps, hair care, skin care, my samples of course, a lot. So in order to not make this hours long, let's just get right into the shower gel collection, shall we? And I didn't realize just how many I had until I started putting everything together for this video. Now, keep in mind, I did say this in the first video, but it's worth repeating, I suppose. LUSH kind of, their thing is to make everything limited edition or like holiday exclusive or season exclusive. So a lot of the things I'm going to show you today are things that you probably can no longer find in the stores. I'm going to do my best to, well, these all have labels on them, so I should be able to tell you the names, but I'm also going to do my best to kind of describe the scent or tell you what scent family the product belongs to so that you can try to find something similar in store if it interests you. Or you could always go on Facebook groups, Reddit, Mercari, eBay, etc. and see if a fellow Lushie maybe is willing to sell or trade you their product. So here's everything. First off, I've got Snow Cake. This came out last year as a limited edition. It's nice. It's a nice, sweet, almondy smell. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's kind of, if you like almond, I suppose, it's really, really good. I typically do like almond, but this just feels a little bit generic to me from LUSH. Like, I feel like they could have done better. You know what I mean? I like it enough, but I'm usually using this like as bubble bath for my son rather than for myself. That's kind of my gauge of like, I really love a product is, do I hoard it for myself or am I willing to share with my Lushie son? Because I'll tell you, my son will take a bath and he will bring me to my shelf where I keep my shower gels and he'll point at the one he wants. Regular bubble bath will not do. He wants my shower gels, my LUSH shower gels specifically. Ghost, this one also came out in that release last year. This one I thought was super generic when I first smelled it in the bottle, but it's actually such a really beautiful floral on the skin. This ended up being one of my favorites. This is Rose and Jasmine. It also has Dove Orchid, which I've never even heard of before this, but this is really, really nice. If you like florals, I highly recommend this. Yuzu and Cocoa, this has been discontinued for a while now, and I actually got this bottle on Mercari. It's my second bottle, and I'm hoarding this one like I can't even tell you because I absolutely love it, and we don't know if LUSH is ever going to release something like this again. It just smells so tropical. It almost kind of smells like a pina colada, but not quite pineapple, not quite coconut. It's just that sort of tropical smell though. I don't know how else to describe it. It's described as sweet cocoa and tonka meet with fresh yuzu, which yuzu is a citrus fruit, for a delectable chocolate orange scented lather. I don't get chocolate orange from this, but I do get citrusy, tangy, sweet, and it's really nice. Black Pearl, this is another one of those retro scents that they brought back last year briefly. And Black Pearl smells a lot to me like Blue Fun, which is blue chamomile and lavender. And I don't know if they're officially part of the same scent family, but my nose picks both of them up exactly the same. I love anything that smells kind of like tea herbal. So this is one of my favorites. I do share this one with my son though, because Blue Fun is his favorite. Guardians of the Forest. Absolutely love this scent in all of its forms. It is oak moss, which oak moss and me, we're like this. Anything oak moss, I'm on board. Rosewood oil, lime juice. I don't really get lime, but maybe it's one of those background scents that kind of brings everything together. But this is just mostly oak moss to me. Like, that's all I pick up, and I'm 100% okay with that. Intergalactic. Minty, I guess, in a very subtle way. It's peppermint and grapefruit. Again, grapefruit is not very forward. It's just kind of like a background scent to push the peppermint. But yeah, this was another one of those that ended up being kind of lackluster and bland to me as far as what I've come to expect from LUSH. So I have it, I use it, but it's not really one of my favorites. My one and only Naked Shower Gel. This is Antiope or Antiope, or I don't know, I've heard it pronounced 1 zillion ways. I don't really love Naked Shower Gels. I did give them a try because I love the idea of no plastic and no waste and all of that, but it's just, it doesn't feel the same, it doesn't smell the same, it doesn't last as long. There's a lot that they need to work on in order for this to be a really equal product, I feel, to the bottled shower gels. And this scent was a really, really strange one. I feel like people still struggle trying to like figure out how to describe this scent. There's like a bit of a woodsiness to it. It's a strange smell, I'm not gonna lie. But again, it's one of those that either you love it or you hate it. At first I hated it, but now I really love it. And I don't think this belongs to a scent family either. So it's really hard to describe, and it's really hard to direct you to something that does smell like it. But if you've smelled this, I know that you're smelling this video right now. It's a hard smell to forget. Twilight. So I have this bottle. It expired in January of 2019. It still has its little sealant there. And I know that they make Sleepy now, but it's not the same texture and it's not the same smell. So I am kind of hoarding this, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's Twilight scented, Sleepy scented. It's all the same-ish. Sonic Death Monkey. This was one of my favorites from that retro release last year. This is supposed to be coffee and cocoa powder. There's lime juice in it and orange oil, tangerine oil, vanilla, hemp oil. When I smell this, I smell Tootsie Pop. Not lollipops, but specifically Tootsie Pops. Because it has that little bit of a chocolate smell to it, which Tootsie Pops or Tootsie Rolls don't fully taste like chocolate to me. They have their own flavor. Same as this, does not smell like chocolate, does smell like Tootsie Roll though. And then the citrus mixed into it, see, like this gives me a chocolate orange scent. Not yuzu and cocoa, this right here. It's extremely runny, apparently it always has been, and that's just the way that it comes, so there's nothing wrong with this one, but it's like straight up watery compared to pretty much every other Lush gel I own. Santa's Christmas. This has been gone, yeah. This was produced in 2017 and it's cola scented, and I was actually shocked to find that yes, it really does smell like Coke, like flat Coke. It's the funniest and craziest thing. It's a shower cream. I don't love shower creams. I much prefer the gels, but this is my second bottle of this and I really, really like the scent. So I use it extremely sparingly because I want it to last, and it hasn't been out for quite a while, so I don't know if it ever will come out again. Wow, I'm not even halfway through. This is ridiculous. Lord of Misrule. This is the shower cream. They don't even make this anymore because now they're making shower gel. So I do have a bunch of these in one form or another. I really, really like Lord of Misrule. I don't use it often though because it's got wheat germ in it. A few of these do actually. And that means that there's gluten in it. And I'm not as sensitive to gluten as my son is, but we share a bath, like not at the same time, but you know what I mean. And so I always worry about using this and like leaving residue behind. I have as many as I do because I really love the scent, but I don't go through them as often as I'd like or as much as I'd like because I'm actually literally afraid of using it, if that makes sense. Here's another one. This one's almost empty though. And here's the shower gel. So I do have the new formula as well, but I'm trying not to use this one until I've used up the creams because I know I'm gonna enjoy the gel more. The scent is not exactly the same to me. I feel like there's more of a vanilla component to the gel and not so much a pepper component, which the pepper is something that I really, really like. But yeah, this also has wheat germ oil in it, so use it when I can, I guess. Here is Sultana, one of my favorite scents ever, period. It's frankincense and bergamot, but it smells really, really fruity. And it's just a nice, clean smell. Makes you feel good when you use it. I don't know what it is about Sultana. It's also the blackberry scent if you're familiar with like old school Lush scents. This one I really, really like. And I pretty much buy anything that I find with this smell, whether it's the soap or the Bewitched bubble bar at Halloween. Sultana is bae. Tramp. Tramp, Tramp, Tramp. One of my favorites ever. I love earthy smells. Lush does not make enough of them. I actually have 2 bottles of this. Let me see if I can find the other one. I actually can't, which makes me think my son disappeared it somehow. But I have this bottle that came out last year for the retro release, and I also have one of the original bottles from the kitchen. Again, more oak moss. Like I said, me and oak moss were like this. This is oak moss and patchouli. and it just smells mossy, but in the best sort of way. I absolutely love Tramp. Anything Tramp, I'm on board. Karma. Karma's another one. Whatever they have with Karma, I've probably owned it at some point. I really, really love Karma. I know some people don't. I feel like it's kind of a polarizing scent. You either really love it or you really don't. But this is patchouli, orange, pine, and those scents, I feel like they don't sound like they should go together, but they're actually really harmonious together. And this is a symphony of smells. I absolutely love Karma. Flying Fox, speaking of polarizing, this is a jasmine smell, Jasmine and Ylang Ylang. And I recently learned, or not so recently anymore, I guess, but when this one came out in particular, I learned that apparently some people, okay, backstory. You know how some people eat cilantro and they taste cilantro? Some people eat cilantro and they taste soap? Apparently, some people smell jasmine and they smell flowers, like me, and other people smell jasmine and they smell crap, poop, feces. I hope I'm being clear. Like, I'm not saying it smells bad to them. I'm saying it literally smells like excrement, which I kind of get because I know that there's at least one Lush product, which is the Godiva shampoo bar. It actually shares a scent with this. They're in the same scent family, but that shampoo bar, when I smell it, smells like poop. And yet the Yuki High Bath Bomb, which I don't think I remembered to include in that first video. I had it laid out on the bed, but I don't think I showed it to you guys. That one is also in the same Flying Fox, Lust, Godiva scent family. All of those products smell amazing to me. That shampoo bar though just smells like crap. So I get it, but I really like this. Grass, another beautiful earthy smell that I absolutely love. This one is bergamot and wheatgrass though, so again, I barely use it. As you can see, it's still like all the way up to here, and I've had it for a year at this point, maybe longer. Excuse me, this came out in 2018, so I've had it for at least 2 years. And yeah, barely used it because gluten. So Plum Rain, absolutely love this one. It is mainline, or it was for a while. There were talks about them getting rid of it. I don't know if they actually did or not. Let me know if they have. This is just like a fruity scent, but it's just like a full-bodied smell, if that makes sense. Like you whiff it and it just like engulfs your entire brain. Yeah, it's so nice. It kind of smells like model home. Everybody's brain remembers things weird. Maybe it's just a nostalgic thing of mine, but I don't know. I really like this. Happy Hippie, another mainline scent. This is grapefruit, and it just makes me want to wake up. Like, it's such a nice smell, and it's just energizing. That's the best word I could think to describe it, energizing. It's Raining Men. This is a honey scent, and actually it's no longer called It's Raining Men. They've decided to call it Honey I Wash the Kids because the soap that it shares its scent with is called Honey I Wash the Kids. That's like the name of the scent family. I don't know why they decided to call the shower gel It's Raining Men instead originally, but it's no longer called this. Now it's called Honey I Wash the Kids. But this was actually the very first shower gel, not this bottle. This is the second one I bought, but this shower gel was the very first shower gel from Lush that I ever bought, and I fell in love. And as you can see, it's an ongoing love affair. Snow Fairy, I own many of these. I own at least one more, which now I can't find either. That's fine. So yeah, Snow Fairy, I think I've owned like 3 of these, and it smells like amoxicillin. I'm not gonna lie, it smells like that pink cold medicine that they give you as a kid. And I hated it at first, but then the more I used it, the more I loved it. And now every Christmas I stock up on more because I can't get enough. I really, really like it. Completely out of my regular wheelhouse. This is not the sort of scent I typically reach for, but it's turned me. Yognog, speaking of Christmas scents, this is very caramelly. It smells like flan almost. I really like it. It doesn't come out every year, but it did come out last year for Christmas, so hopefully it'll be back in case you didn't get a chance to smell it this time around. But if you like foodie smells, I definitely recommend this one. The Olive Branch, one of my favorite scents ever from Lush. This is basically orange blossom. I don't know what all exactly is in this. Let me see. Vine leaf, whatever that is, mandarin juice, olive oil, bergamot, lemon oil, orange flower. That's what it smells like to me, orange flower. So glorious scent, highly recommend. My favorite mainline smell for sure. Sex Bomb with all the glitter at the bottom. This is a very nice floral smell. Jasmine, clary sage, ylang ylang. Very feminine smell. Yeah, it's super nice. It's very like powdery almost too. Kind of generic though, I'm not gonna lie. It smells like a body wash you'd pick up at any grocery store. It does linger a long time on the skin, and it's not just like any other floral, but it's pretty close. I don't know, I guess I really enjoy it, but I don't think it's a must own because I feel like the scent is not super unique. It's really nice, but it's not super unique. Cinders. Absolutely hated this one. I was super excited for a spicy type of shower gel, and it was just really sweet and fully lacking in the spice to me. I've done everything I can to just finish this bottle off so that I can be rid of it, and it's still around somehow. I've had it since 2018 and it won't leave me alone. Yeah, that's all I need to tell you about that one, I think. Berry Berry Christmas. This is from 2017. This one actually smells a lot like Plum Rain to me, with like a very slight difference. It might be just a little citrusier or a little tangier, but very similar to Plum Rain. I really like this one. I don't mind hanging on to it. I use it very sparingly actually. Comforter. Here's another one that is a shower cream, so that's strike one. And B, smells like cat pee to me depending on which day it is. So that's strikes 2 and 3 right there. Bought it for the sake of being a completist. I really like the bubble bar. I had been warned that the shower cream sometimes comes off as smelling like cat pee, and I thought, impossible. I love the bubble bar. There's no way this could smell bad to me. And you know what? Sometimes it does. It's weird. Some days it doesn't. Some days it smells great. Other days, most days actually, it smells like cat pee. So just trying to get rid of this one too. Here's my other snow fairy. It's almost done. Ectoplasm. I really like the scent of it. It has like a Sunny D vibe to me. It's very artificial citrus, but in a good way. But this is also a shower cream, or actually a shower scream. I actually bought this one specifically from the UK because it said shower scream on it, and the North American bottle says shower cream, and I was like, no, I'm buying it from the UK because first off, I haven't mentioned it in this video, the UK bottles have little flip tops like that, and I really like these. American bottles have that kind. Not my favorite. Much rather have the flip tops. So I will usually try to get my stuff from the UK just because I like those bottle tops better. Sounds ridiculous, but it's true. But yeah, this one I'm trying to use up just because I don't really care for the shower creams, to be honest. American Cream, one of my favorite scents of all time, period. It's just extremely powdery and feminine smelling to me. It says strawberries and orange juice. I don't get either of those scents. It just smells clean and powdery and like what I feel like a lady in the 50s probably walked around smelling like. That probably sounds ridiculous. Sorry, don't care. Dear John. Really love Dear John. It's coriander, clove, and cedarwood. It's just a very masculine scent to me, which is kind of funny because I was just saying how that one smells so feminine to me. But yeah, cedarwood I love, clove I love, and I actually really like Lush's more masculine scents. I feel like they don't put out enough of them, so I've been kind of hoarding this one. This one was from Father's Day of last year, and I still have, I'd say probably like 2/3 of the bottle because I don't want to use it, because I don't want it to go away. And then my very last shower gel in my collection is Happy. This one came out last Christmas for 2019. It's a citrusy trio of neroli, lemon, and orange. It smells to me, and it might be my brain playing tricks on me, you know, because of the nostalgia, and it's like a very pretty blue color with a lot of sparkles. But you remember when you were a kid and there was a blue toothpaste and it tasted kind of like fruity candy, but not really. It had its own flavor. Like you must be tasting this in your brain right now as I'm describing it. This blue sparkly toothpaste had a flavor like nothing else, like only itself. That flavor is what this smells like. So it's not bad. It's definitely not what I was expecting though. So I'm not super pleased with it. I was a little bit disappointed by it actually. So I'm just trying to use it up. I'm a big fan of anything with neroli in it. Neroli is known for its happy properties. It's a very uplifting scent. But yeah, I just don't get it in that happy shower gel. So that's all of my gels. I am both overwhelmed by the amount I have and surprised by the fact that I don't have more. I actually thought I had more shower gels than this. Did you spot any of your favorites? If you didn't, what is your favorite Lush shower gel? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week. And remember, there's still another part to my Lush collection coming soon, and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!